Hey friends, Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report, because without you guys, well, this just doesn't work. Man, I am back from Pennsylvania, Harrisburg. Thank God I got out of Eagle territory alive. Man, never seen so much green before in my life, and man, does it make me literally sick. But it is what it is. But you know, Joe Boo needs a refill after that one. He can get rid of his coffee cup here and get a shot glass. Well, guys, believe it or not, this is actually a huge week in the NFL. I know that technically the NFL league year does not start until the 14th of March, which is 2.5 weeks away. But you can see that there's already a lot of stuff that's going on. And with the combine starting out on the 2nd, that's where a lot of work really goes on behind the scenes. I mean, technically, the teams are not supposed to do anything until March 14th, which is the beginning of free agency, although you can start talking to free agents a couple of days before. And really, at the combine, this is a chance for teams to kind of see each other and kind of feel each other out on, you know, trade possibilities and things that they might be looking for as far as players that they have here or players that they might be interested in trying to move up or move around with. So this is an opportunity for teams to really start gauging the other ones. You know, and even though the league year hasn't started, we've already seen Marcus Peters, who's technically traded to the Rams from Kansas City, although it can't be finalized until the league year begins. We all know that that's going to happen. We already know about now Blake Bortles, who's getting an extension to stay with the Jags, which is huge. I'm actually surprised at that one because I thought that was going to be part of one of the places that Kirk Cousins might go, and it apparently sounds like somebody needs to let the dogs out. So there's a lot of stuff that's going on, and we all know that right now we've kind of got Stephen Jones and Dez Bryant kind of going at it a little bit in the media, trying to posture positions for each other. And it seems like Stephen Jones is becoming the alpha male of the Dallas Cowboys. He's becoming the hard line and basically putting everything, you know, that line in the sand, so to speak, with what's acceptable and what's not. He's already kind of put Zeke Elliott on notice that his kind of distractions can't be accepted. You know, Dez Bryant, we love your passion, but your distraction and money is definitely an issue. So he is trying to right the ship. And it'll be interesting to see how well that works for the Cowboys. If this is going to be the change that starts to get the Cowboys back to being on top again. Now, one of the things that used to happen back in the past was the Dallas Cowboys had a hard line with the players. Tex Stram was not a favorite of the players because, you know, he looked at the bottom line on what we were paying players and what we could get for them and looked at it as a business. Well, in some respects, Jerry Jones has looked at it more of a family, you know. There were Cowboy players that he ended up taking care of because they were Cowboy players and rewarded them with better contracts than maybe they should have gotten. You know, when you looked at Miles Austin and Jay Ratcliffe and some of these contracts, I don't fault him for it, but you have to understand that it's a business and you only have so much money that can go around. So Stephen Jones kind of recognizes that fact right now, and he's looking at the bottom line and the numbers and the talent and the distractions on the field, which may be good for the team but bad for the players, so to speak. But we'll see what happens as we go through this week. But I'm just literally getting back in, so I'm getting back and finding out any of the news of the day and stuff. So I will hit you guys a little later with anything that's breaking or anything that seems to be really important that's going on. But other than that, it's kind of quiet right now before the storm really hits as this week goes on. So I'm looking forward to the combine and seeing some of the future NFL players on display. But one thing I will say about the combine is literally, as one player put it to me, it's like being livestock. You know, you're all in shorts, you're in there lined up, you know, it's like the cattle, you know, how much for the head for that steer over there? They're going to poke, they're going to prod them, they're going to check every aspect of them. They're going to dig into their past, from their parents to the growing up to schoolmates. They're going to talk to every single coach that they've ever had, every teacher. They're going to do Wonderlink tests. They're going to be doing all kinds of tests that you see on the field and try and get a gauge on these guys, because in the end, they are spending millions of dollars on them, and their jobs are on the line with how they pick. So we'll see how all that goes, and hopefully we'll find the players that will get us back on top. But as always, friends, I hope you had a great weekend, and I will see you guys tomorrow night, 9 o'clock for our live stream. I'll see you soon.